Hi, this is Dave Muir from Skyway Software, and in this brief screencast I'll walk through one of the use cases that we typically see when our users need to scaffold an application more than once in MyEclipse for Spring 8.6. So the need to rescaffold comes up many times in development, usually due to changes in inputs like database tables or Java classes. And so in this video, I'll take a pre-existing scaffolding project, I'll add some custom code, then I'll add some fields to the table that was used as an input, and then scaffold again, and we'll talk a little bit about what rescaffolding preserves and overwrites. So you'll notice I have a project here called Rerun, and it is a scaffolded Spring MVC project from a table I created called Show in my Eclipse Derby database. So we can see the runtime map here. I've got 3 rows, and I've got all the create, read, and update, delete operations that scaffolding provides. But what I want to do is actually change a couple files first, so I want to go ahead and change the style. And we're going to make the font 11px. Dana. And then I'm going to go into the controller and change variable name. And then I'm going to just add a new method. And you can see this method doesn't do much. So I'll click Save. Now I want to alter my show table to add these 3 columns. So I'll go ahead and execute that. Reconnect and refresh here. And then you'll notice it now has my 3 columns. So all I need to do to rescaffold is just go through the same process again and right-click, select My Eclipse, Scaffold CRUD application, choose Database Schema. I'm going to choose My Eclipse Derby, use the show table, use all the same options I used in the first scaffolding, choose Spring MVC, and here I can change the new table fields. If I had changed the table field names in the first scaffolding, it will preserve that name rather than this one if I change it here. And then I'll go ahead, and the new scaffolding options wizard pane shows up that allows me to update existing files or not. So you can see I can update CSS. I'm going to just uncheck that because I want to preserve my changes. I'll click Next. I get the summary screen, and I'll click Finish. So all I have to do now is just go ahead and restart my server. Now I can go back to my runtime app and view the shows, and now I have my new fields. If we take a look at the show controller, you can see that my variable is preserved as well as my new method. And if we take a look at the CSS, you can see that because I unchecked that Update CSS checkbox in the scaffolding wizard, that is preserved as well. So scaffolding multiple times is supported in MyEclipse for Spring 8.6, and we're planning to document more specific and details about this feature. But just to give a quick overview, here are a handful of artifacts and what to expect when scaffolding. You'll notice we've added preservation and merging technology for most pieces, and we'll continue to solicit feedback on other areas where users would like improvements with rescaffolding. Thanks for taking the time to view this video. Be sure to take a look at all the other resources we have online.